culture, what is happening? They are not going to Krishna. Our Brahmanical culture is Kshine Punyam Mrityulokam Vishanti. That are downwards. We should not call ourselves Brahmanas. There is no Brahma there. Only I. Brahma Janati iti Brahmana. Brahmana means one who knows Brahman. You are thinking you are Brahman. So how will you go back? So I master. We are all I masters. iPhone. He is in Yoga Nidra. So the point is, I master, iPhone, everything is coming in I name. We are not I. We are followers of Prabhupada. We should be Dasa, no Dasa, Dasa. So here, Prabhupada is emphatic. What does Lord Chaitanya says? Kali Yuga. He goes and tells the Qazi, no, Kali Yuga, only chanting of the name. Our only business is to chant Hare Krishna. And he debates with him about the philosophical understanding, and Qazi accepts it. As a Muslim, he is accepting him. As a Karmi, we will accept a what? Somebody comes and talks to us. Look at that. But the humility matters. The humbleness, how we practice. So, am I running out of time? How much time I have? Just check. This is the 12:15. Okay, 10 minutes. I have to rush. My God. So this is the only religious principle, and everyone will have desires to fulfill by chanting Hare Krishna. So then you will see the effect. Now, I will skip certain things. Now I will come to some features about how Nanda Maharaj explains to Krishna. Okay? Now Nanda Maharaj is Parjanyo Bhagavan Indro Megas Tasyatma Murtayaha He Vavarisi Santi Bhutanam Pranamam Gnanavan Payaha. He says, my dear boy, water is essential. Please listen carefully. Water is very essential because without rains nothing can happen. No, you can't produce anything. Therefore, rain is controlled by Bhagavan Indra. Heavenly King Indra controls Megha. Megha means cloud. Bhavishanti Bhutanam Praninanam. That means, so he allows this rain to come and people become satisfied and they get the produce is given. Therefore, it is our duty, because he supplies us water, so it is our duty to show him respect and give sacrifice. This is the Vedic injunction. Just like we pay the departmental tax, electricity tax, water tax. So all this, so Prabhupada is talking. The duty of the sacrifice was there that time also. So we should satisfy whom? So Srila Prabhupada says, Sa evam visre dharmam param paragyatam naraha kama loba bhayat divasat navai napsodi lo sobanam. He says, my dear boy, we should not give up our parampara system. Follow parampara. So ours is Maya parampara. That's why we also very difficult to give it up. Am I right? Very difficult. Now, but we have come to Prabhupada parampara. We have to make sure how to get out of it. My father did it. My father's father did it. So every religious ceremony, according to Vedic rituals, we are following the parampara. So Krishna, you should also follow. So that the explanation of Nanda Maharaj. By doing this, he went on explaining. Now Krishna became very smart. He came, text number 13. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Karmana Jayate Jantuhu Karma Naiva Pralayate Sukham Dukkham Bhayam Kshemam Karma Naiva Vi Padyate. Very important sloka how Krishna is, challenging his father as a Nastika. Prabhupada explains in the purport so beautifully. He says, my dear father, it is by force of karma that a living entity takes birth, and it is by karma alone he meets destruction. His happiness and distress and fear and sense of security all arise with the effects of karma. He is arguing with Indra. Why you are worshipping Indra? But according to Shastra, everything is karmana, devanetana, and everything happening here. So the suffering and enjoyment, everything is already destined. Why are you going and doing it? See, Prabhupada explains in the purport, Lord Krishna minimized the importance of demigods by speaking the philosophy of karma vivada mimamsa, which basically is the atheism, belief in reincarnation. According to this philosophy, there are subtle laws of nature, rewards punishing us how we act. As you sow, you shall reach. So in this way, Sri Krishna, is arguing with his father. Then Jiva Goswami points out that Lord Krishna was thinking, why are these eternal associates of mine appearing as my father and other relatives and friends so caught up with this worship of Indra? This Jiva Goswami is telling that these are the realization of our Acharya. He very clearly explained that Krishna is worried, why are these people born, doing all these things. Thus, although the Lord's main purpose was to take away the false pride of Indra, he also wanted to remind his eternal devotees that they did not divert attention so-called on demigods. My point earlier, I said that this sloka will emphasize it's a full stop for your demigod worship. Just stop it. Don't bother. It's an aberration. It is not an aparadh. But even if you worship, it is okay. But it is distraction. We don't have to do that. Because Krishna is the fountain. Even Yagna Purusha is. Whatever they are doing, it goes to him only. Avajananti ma mudam. That means people mistaking. It's muda. Krishna is explaining it there. Krishna is explaining here. But still we get to Deepavali has come. We do Lakshmi worship. How many of you do worship Lakshmi? Don't lift hand. I don't want to see. My point is, don't worship Lakshmi. Worship Lakshmi with Narayan. And don't ask for money. Ask for Krishna. The only difference is the mood what you are worshipping. You want to do demigod worship, but do it in such a way that you should only get Krishna. Nothing else. Because anything else they give you, you get stuck. So what is the use of reading Bhagavad Gita? Why is the use of doing this? Now you will all go Govardhan 3 times, 4 times, go worship. Again go back and do demigod worship. Waste. Instead take out all the Govardhan. I will give you one solution. How many ever devatas are there in your altar? Please give them rest. Instead bring one cow made of whatever is there and keep them. Why worship only few demigods? All the 33 god devatas are there in the cow. Kar do sabhi ek hi shot. What do you think? 33 crore devatas. Solution is there. Sam bhi mar gaya, lati bhi na tuta. If anybody comes and says, so many devatas were there in my altar, suddenly go, no, I was very tired of worshipping 5 devatas. Somebody told me, you worship one cow, 33 crore devatas are there. That's why I brought it. You can quote. It is there in the Shastra. So the more you ponder on this, you don't have the fear of things. There's no fear here. Krishna is explaining. Then you have no faith then. When you go back. That is the problem in India. That they want to do that also, they want to do this. So you will be a fence sitter, that's all. You will be in the fence. We all will be going back to Godhead and you will be watching. That's what Prabhupada said. You chant Hare Krishna, you will go back to Godhead. You chant something else, you will be here only. What is there? You are in the 5-star hotel. But 5-star hotel eternally will be in Vaikuntha. He is never here. If you don't pay money, they will throw you out. But there they will not throw you out. What is the payment you do? The holy name. So, this, the 40, even if there is some supreme controller who awards all these results, he must also depend on the performs activity, he says. You have to follow. Suppose if you are doing Indradeva Puja, you have to follow all the rituals. Even one by mistake the name instead of Indra you tell something else, it will go somewhere else. Because the Vedic chants are very powerful. Even little mistake. That's why Gayatri mantra is not chanted outside. Kama Gayatri, Bija Gayatri, Brahma Gayatri is not openly told. You all go for 6. So these are mantras are transcendental. But the holy name is super transcendental. That's why we chant with everybody. Now you know the difference? Kama Gayatri is less powerful than the holy name. Holy name you can chant everywhere. When Lord Chaitanya was passing stool, he was not chanting. A small devotee came. What happens if you pass your, if you live your life inside that? Then you chant there also. So look at everything is so perfect in our parampara. There is no place where holy name is not there. Right? So now if you go by 14, 15, 16, 17, please go through these slokas. You will, you will be 100% confirmed that demigod worship can be an aberration, can be a distraction for us. You don't have to worry, because you are under the proper shelter of Srila Prabhupada, who has shown to this world that Krishna Ekala Ishvara. When we are chanting Brahma Samhita, that is, in that everything, even Brahma is telling that Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. What is the fear? Just go, you go read Bhagavatam again, read this pastime, read Brahma, Vimochana, Leela, 2-3 times, you know all devatas will run away from your house. From your heart, from your head, everywhere they will go off. Only will Krishna will remain. And that is what we want. Then why do we chant Hare Krishna? Krishna, please engage me in your service, but you are doing demigod worship. How can it be possible? You are going to be the leader of the society. The moment you go and talk only about Krishna, people will follow you. But if you bring in impurities, you cannot be the follower of Prabhupada's movement. You have to be extremely careful when you go outside. We are not criticizing devatas. We are only highlighting that the purpose of life is to go back to Godhead. People are stuck in the 4 aspects of dukkha, alayam, shashvatam. We have to get them out. You are also coming out. So if you don't preach pure philosophy, people will be Mishra Bhakti, Karma Mishra Bhakti, they will not grow. And you will also not grow. So why did this movement exclusively, Srila Prabhupada said, Krishna conscious movement? We don't have anything other than Krishna. Everything has to be there. You don't have to fear. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam. How many times Srila Prabhupada has told this sloka? Ekam, ekam, ekam means what does that mean? You don't make him, why do you make it anekam? He would have said anekam. No. If you want to worship demigods, no problem. Come and worship a cow. You have a solution. But cow is always with Krishna. So directly he or related with, everything is with the Lord. See, if this movement has to grow, all of us have to become, very sincere and committed to the teachings of the Lord. Otherwise, it's not going to be, you are going to give them Mishra Bhakti. Even little deviation from what our Guru says, they will go somewhere else. It's not possible. It is not like the Mayavadis, whatever you do, will go to the same place. No. If you want to go to Bombay, you go to Kerala, you can go to Bombay. That's what they are thinking. It's not like that. Where whatever you do, you will be going there. So, what is that sloka Bhagavad Gita? Abrahma bhuvana loke punaravartana Arjuna ma upetyu kaunteya punarjanmana vidyate. Now we know ISKCON is only a place right now in this material world. People who come here, this is the last bus stop. This is the last train stop. This is the last plane also lands here. And here, that plane which crashes, there is another plane which never crashes. And that will take off from here. So you have to make every devotee come to ISKCON movement and they take shelter and they go back to Krishna. So that is our duty. You are yourself the best example. In this way, we can strengthen our movement. So my dear father, I'll come to the last aspect, what happens. So my dear father, right? I close it. So my dear father, he says, now I have done everything, I have told you everything. You may carry out if it appeals to you. He says, now if you want, you carry out this. Such sacrifice will be dear to cows and brahmanas and Govardhan hill. So first he defeats him, or he convinces him that Indriyagna is not necessary. Now he gives another one. He highlights the Govardhan pastime and Govardhana and what for he is. So in this way, that he comes to the last, he says, now it's your wish because you are the king. So this is the mood of Jivan Paramatma. Paramatma can always bring us to the drinking water. That drinking water we have to do. He cannot drink. So in the same way, you all have a great opportunity. We have a great guru. We have a great society. We have great literature. Everything is fantastic here. Don't ever think of anything. But once you go out from here, take this pure knowledge of Gita and Bhagavatam and establish, let us facilitate Srila Prabhupada establish this world with this Krishna conscious movement. and they all will go back to Godhead. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So, Prabhu gave us a wonderful consciousness for how do we fix on Krishna rather than getting deviated on many other things. The second point he talked about is many methods that Srila Prabhupada used to bring people to the platform of Krishna consciousness. So we, as the grandchildren of Srila Prabhupada, we also have our duties to bring as many people as possible to this platform of Krishna consciousness. So let's thank His Grace Narayana Prabhu for giving us his enlightening discourse today by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So it's a great opportunity for us. We are all sitting here and lots of people are coming. We have goals for every year. So this this has to become an epitome of blissfulness when people come here. Shortly we are working, our new auditorium is coming up. We will have many ways of getting people here, but you all have to be there to keep them inside. People can come in, but they can walk out also. So if we all work as teams, and these expansions, Krishna can go to each house in this area and they all become Krishna consciousness. When Prabhupada said the whole world can live in it, that means take Krishna. So ISKCON can go to everybody's house here and they become happy. So it is the ignorance which is separating them from here. So we all have to work together. It is a relay race. Today I may be in the exit route, but you may be incoming. So this will go on. So all of us should become the instrument of making at least one devotee in a year. If each one of you make one devotee in your life, then that devotee will continue, so we can expand. So Prabhupada has invested his energy here. We are not doers, we are just facilitators. We just decide we can have something. We did not anticipate this is going to be like this. This is one of the top temples coming up in the south. So it's a great opportunity, thousands of people will come. And if you have a very good infrastructure in the heart, externally it's already visible. In the heart is allowing everybody to come inside our heart, give them that nice feeling that you got it when you came to ISKCON. Let's all work together. By working together and pleasing Guru and Krishna, by taking the mood that we should serve Srila Prabhupada, anarthas will just vanish off. Anarthas are coming because we are coming in between. So don't allow the anarthas to come. So Srila Prabhupada's vision to be fulfilled, we have to follow his mission. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Just be seated, just 2 minutes. So, the mission is to bring as many people as possible to this platform of Krishna consciousness. There are many ways to bring them, right? So let's look at what are the prominent ways to bring them. We can serve nice prasadam and attract them. Yes? Prabhupada did that. Okay? We can recite Bhagavad Gita slokas and bring them. Yeah, many people get attracted, right? We can give philosophical classes and attract them, right? We do festivals. Nagar Sankirtan. We do Rath Yatra. So we do many of these things to bring them to the platform of Krishna consciousness. Similarly, our ICC temple, under Prabhu's vision, we are coming up with this Bhakti Vedanta auditorium. Some of you must have sneaked through to see how it is coming up into the finishing stage. At least the stage is fully ready now. Now we are working on the hall aspects and things like that. So, to make this happen, it is like, in English it's called as crowdfunding. So what is crowdfunding? It is not possible for one person to make it happen. So we all together do it. How do we do it? Just like how you do Sankirtan. So Kirtan is done alone, Sankirtan is done collectively by all of us. When we all sing the Sankirtan together, then what happens? The Lord who is in the Vaikuntha, He hears us. So similarly what we will do is we will collectively make this happen. So we will send you some messages and announcements about how you can help us contribute to bring up this Bhakti Vedanta auditorium. And your support, your motivation will help make this happen. Okay? So you're all together to make this happen? Volume is less. Thank you so much. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. So let's go down. So now we'll go down, we'll have the darshan of Giriraj. Then after darshan of Giriraj, we can do circumambulation of Giriraj. Then post that, any of you wishing to do Abhishekam, milk Abhishekam, there's a counter that is set up. You can buy 1 pot of milk, you can offer it to Giriraj. Giriraj Shiva is also kept on. And after all these things, we will have the Arati and followed by Prashadam. Today's special menu, yeah? So don't miss Prashadam.